Somehow they found a way out. I think I am going to relight that smoke.
I think it's back better. Just in case. Here, they're a little active.
Yeah. They may not like that very much.
We got bees everywhere.
What do you think about that, girl? You got them on your leg down there.
Oh, I'm sure. They're just hanging out. You got them on you too.
Well, I'm sure.
What are they trying to do? They're walking around checking me out. Probably trying to sting me, but good luck. Don't do it. You'll die. Boy, they're loud.
Yeah, they
I
are.
never realized how loud they would be.
Well, I've seen them in the wild. There's something else in the wild.
No, it's ready now.
I kid you not, I have never seen a pile of bees like right there.
Yeah,
Never.
but there's some alive in there, but
That was a good trap right there.
Oh yeah, it was. It's got a clip on the other side, Charlie. I've got different kinds of straps, and they're all different.
All different.
Yeah.
So you never know what you got.
Never. That's good. All right. Yeah, see, most of these bees are on the outside. So what we're going to do is, let's see. And by the way, those tools have legs. They walk away from you all the
Yeah,
time.
they are.
Yeah. You lay them down. And this one. All right. Not much. We're going to leave that one out.
Now?
Yep. A lot of these, they've started drawing back on this, but there's very little wax on this one, so I'm not gonna keep it either. Yes. Re-wax that. Let me see what the other ones look like there before I make a call on that.
A little bit better.
Yeah, good.
That one's about to fall apart, buddy. You hear me?
What's that?
That one's about to fall apart.
Oh, that frame? Oh, I see that, yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing any eggs in any of these. I tell you what, that's kind of heavy though. Yeah, they got a lot of net food. All right, we'll leave that since it's food. Let's see what this is right here. See, hanging off the bottom, that's that festooning that I was telling you about. Yeah, they've got plenty of food. Right? I'm not seeing a whole more.
no, but there's so many bees in there, or they could be on top of her, or whatever.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna give them this one. I'm gonna see if they can clean that up a little bit. For me.
Well, what are you doing with the guys in here?
I'm gonna, well, actually, I should do that before I set it up there. I'm gonna shake them down inside of here.
A bunch of them hit the ground.
Yeah, good job.
Come on out, Charlie.
Yep. That's it.
Come on. Oh, here they come. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, you're doing a good job. Good job. That's good right there. We'll just let that lay there and they'll find their way in.
Sit it over. Yeah, don't sit it all over those in the green. Jesus, Pete, man, I'm not coming down here for a while. We got bees swarming everywhere.
This, in about 15, 20 minutes, they
They'll
should
all be
set.
settled down.
They should be. Of course, some of them are after Charlie. 2
Yeah,
days.
no, well, you know, he can't
A
help it.
week.
Wait.
It was a darn week later. God, I don't know what they were thinking they were doing.
I don't either. When you
Crazy, though. I don't even have a bee on the door.
put one on your knee.
Yeah, you got one.
All right.
That's
so
it.
Yeah, you got them all over your head.
I want to take you down here and take you into a hive that's established so that you can see what eggs look like and all that stuff. Brood. All right, so let's.
Are we gonna take that the mean one?
You what?
That mean
That mean one?
hive you got?
We're gonna look. Well, actually, he's not mean anymore.
You know,
I think they were queenless.
they were queenless.
Let's take a look at this one right here. And this top one already has a honey super on it. They're probably not up in it much yet. And I see they're not. Because this is where the honey goes.
Mm-hmm.
And so here are the bees. And let's smoke them down. This is not a very big hive. I usually start at the end and break one loose and then pry it up and get it out of the way so you can work. But see, they've capped over that much honey for them to eat.
Oh yeah.
And this is down in the bottom where, and this is called the deep. And this is honey I won't rob. This is theirs for winter and everything. So they've got a lot of good stores going right there. What I am looking for now that I'm checking them, I'm looking for brood, meaning eggs. Okay, here we go. So here's some eggs right here.
Yay.
See the difference?
Oh, wow.
Still not a really good pattern. Can you see the little white larvae down inside there? And the ones that are
Sorta.
not capped?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is on the outskirts. What you're wanting is a really good brood pattern. And this is not a very good. This is a little bit better.
Good morning, babies.
So, yep.
Okay.
Yep. So all of those are bee
Wow.
capped brood, they call it. And there's more over here. And so if you're gonna look for your queen, you want to find the youngest larva that you can. So all of that was capped. So I'm looking to see, okay, you see this bee right here with the yellow sacks on his leg?
Yeah.
That's pollen coming out of somewhere, probably Jan's bird feeder, but
Yeah, watch out for those woodpeckers.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched that day and saw that woodpecker just reach
Just
over and
grab
either bite it and eat it. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to kill all this.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a good bit of bees in here, and here's one emerging right now. See that
That
hole
little
right
one?
there? Yep. There's a bee eating his way out of that.
Now where?
Right there. Right there at the tip.
Oh.
Bees right over the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that.
Can you see it wiggling and moving down in there? Is there?
Sort of.
Okay,
They
right
keep walking over it.
right there.
Yeah.
That one.
Huh. They're like, come on out.
Yeah.
Come on out. Come on
Yeah.
Are they trying to help him out?
I don't know, probably
Are
seeing
they?
if he needs to have food or something. But there's larvae down inside here in the white. But I'm not, the eggs are really hard to see. They're just little white pinheads. And if you see those, chances are you're in the area where the queen is just now laying. All right. I'm not seeing them there. But since there is larvae in there, I know that they have a queen.
You
And
know
that's,
they have a queen.
yeah,
because they're larvae.
exactly. And then we're back into honey.
Right.
So they've got plenty of food, plenty of food. And you always want to put your frames back in the same way because that's the way they have their hive organized.
Mm,
And you don't want to move their furniture around on them.
understood. Little on the OCD side.
Just a little bit, yeah. And
That goes back in.
sometimes you have to
Yeah, I do.
really tighten them up because
Just got a few on me.
I will get them all off of you.
No, I'm good.
Your suits off. And then you always want to give them what they call bee space. So you want the bees to be able to walk easily between there. So you don't want this one on the outside jammed up against there. So that looks pretty good to me.
Got put the other two on. The second floor.
The second.
This is the condo. This
The
is
condo unit.
Yep,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
a
condo.
two-story
This is
condo.
ours.
Condo unit. Yep.
This is for us.
Yeah. If they decide, but see, this is all new.
Yeah.
So
Haven't
they
done
got
anything to
they
it.
got to want to come up here and do that. And so far they have
They
shown
will.
no inclination. But when the flow really starts, I'm gonna check one more.
Well, will any of these bees that are over in these other hives come over to these hives at all?
No.
They're strictly
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. They're strictly with that unless we want to make them. And the way you do that is if, let's say one of those
Got dead bees out
hives.
here.
Huh?
So there's dead bees out here.
Yeah, that's where when they die in the hive of old
They bring
age or
'em out?
whatever, they bring them out and drop them, or they'll fly off with them and drop them. But
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was wiping a bee off
I'll
of
be
you.
swatting bees on me.
I want to check this one because I have a sneaking feeling I may have killed the queen last time I was in it accidentally.
That's not good.
No, I think I shook. I think when I shook them, she did not go in. All right, there's some up in this. So that's a good sign. That means they're
Oh, good.
starting to think about drawing some comb. That would be good because you desperately need them to draw that comb. Okay. Yeah. All right, this is a better hive. See how many more bees? And the reason you smoke them is because, number one, they think their hive is on fire, but the main reason is because the smoke will interfere with their antenna and their senses. So if they're trying to launch an attack, a group attack, they can't communicate with each other. So that's
Alrighty. So smoking them out.
so if you get a big bunch of bees in the air and you're feeling a little threatened, just bring your smoker out and puff around. All right, so they're drawing that one out good. That's good. Some hives, and this is one of them, they have different characteristics. This one loves to propolize, meaning glue everything together. So I have to cut like that, cut these frames apart before I can. Yeah, they're putting plenty of nectar in that, and then I can just kind of see that that's nectar on this next one. That is nectar. be getting close to some. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, this is gonna be a good frame.
Yep, that is a good frame.
So
Oh wow.
So we've got plenty of brood, but over here, up along the top, see these
Oh, wow.
raised ones? These are drones. These are males. They'll do that. But see this right here? This is not a good sign for, but we can't tear it down now. That is a queen cell. So either I killed the queen, like I thought I may have last time, or they feel like, she's not doing a good enough job, even though it looks to me like she was doing a pretty good job. but they're getting ready to have this.
Coronate.
This is a supersedure, meaning they're going to let that bee come out and fight it out with the queen, and
Now,
maybe-
where's the queen? Who knows?
who knows? She may be gone because I killed her accidentally 2 weeks ago. Because when I put this one back together, I went on to work some more, and I came back over. There was a bunch of bees in a little clump on the outside, and when I dug through it, there was a queen bee. So, oh no, I think it was out of this hive, and some other bees killed her. But yeah, I don't.
Wait.
Okay, there's another
There's
one.
another one. There's some on the other side too.
Okay. Yeah. So these are really, really little. And a lot of times they'll just have these, there's nothing in these. But that other one was a sealed cell. And they'll just keep a couple of these little ones around just in case. But since we already have one, yeah, see, there's nothing in them. And if that's the case, then you just tear them apart. And I would, if I saw that queen cell and the bees there was young larvae and stuff in there, I would probably take that queen cell out, because I like the pattern that queen is laying, whether they do or not. And but in this case, I'm going to let them say that they know best. Yeah. All right, look at all this bee bread. Instead of honey, see how those cells are all full of, looks like wax and stuff? Yeah, that's all
Bee bread.
bee bread. Yeah, it's all pollen. And that's what they feed to the larvae. All right. I'm going to let that queen go ahead. In 16 days from whenever they capped it, that queen will emerge. And then she will fly off for her mating flight. And assuming a red-headed woodpecker doesn't get her at the bird feeder.
Well, now that there's flowers blooming and trees
Yeah.
blooming and stuff, they shouldn't be interested in bird seed.
No, they're not. There's enough.
But they were flat out in it. And I opened the top so they could get out. I'm like, I know they know how to get in and out, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to have them staying overnight inside the bird feeder.
Yeah. Away, girls. All right. Well, I'm happy with that. And this one, I only put 9 frames in the top when you're trying to make honey, because you want them to build that comb out just a little bit further. It makes it easier to take that knife and cut the caps off of it when it's built out a little bit further. And since we've got that sugar water, I'm gonna take.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna take.
Swap lid.
Yep, I'm gonna take your lid.